Hey folks, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, whatever the case may be. Um, I decided it's been a few days since I did a regular whip and chat, so I thought I would get one done before Jill's live. So today is January 7th, so let's find that today. January 7th. Restrain your inclination to be exacting and domineering and learn to control your temper. You think a great deal of the opinion of others and strive to make a good impression. Marry young and choose a mate with sufficient character to stimulate your desire to be always at your best. So that is today's for birthday and horoscope. So today is the 7th of January. That means it is I know I should know this. Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. I am what am I doing? I am working on Cousin Bob. I'm almost done. So I'm really excited about getting this big boy done. Finally. And I got some notifications from Temu. I've got stuff coming. I've got a package. It said that it was last night. It ended up, Straight Ship notified me saying that it was, the one package was in the city, not far from here, and I know that's the final destination before it, the last destination before it is delivered, so I know that means it will be getting delivered today. So that's my 4 diamond paintings and 2 other items, and I also got a notification that my little collapsible washing machine has also been delivered, so I need to go pick that up from the town next door. So I'm going to be doing that on Thursday. I'm going to go to the town next door with my dad. Well, I'll ask him first and see if he's actually going to be going. If he isn't, then I'll do it tomorrow. Because tomorrow the highway will be open. Because, well, before the Christmas holidays, they started having it open on Wednesdays. So then I'll go Wednesday instead. But we'll see. I got to talk to my dad about it. I did tell him that I have a package arriving today, and that there is something in that package for him. And it's actually funny that he, the last time I was at his place, when I was at his place the other day, he mentioned that he needed this particular item because he has things that are like 20 and 30 years old. Yeah, and this one particular item, he needed new one. He needed, I might as well just say it's a special type of nail clippers, but for like toenails, like really really thick hard toenails. And so I got him these special nail clippers. They're not nail nippers like what I use. If you watch the Tobro or any other YouTuber that does like pedicures, like, well, not pedicures, but like clips toenails, like the Tobro on YouTube, then you'll know what nail nippers are. And they work great. But these ones that I got for my dad, are for nails that are like really hard to clip. And like I've used my nail nippers on my dad's toenails, and I struggled to do his toenails for him. I know I'm weird clipping my dad's toenails. I used to clip his toenails for him like when I was a little kid too. I don't know why. I liked doing them. But yeah, so I got these for him, and I know he'll be really grateful, and he will use them. The other item that I got that's not diamond painting related is a keychain. It's a round metal keychain. It's like the shape of a coin, and it's got the semicolon symbol in the middle of it. Yeah. So I got that for myself. Kind of like a reminder for myself. Yeah. So, and then there's my 4 diamond paintings on top of that. And then also the other day I ordered I placed an order, and it has to be the last order that I place with Temu for a bit, because I really need to work on trying to save some money. Where did I see that letter B? Where was that letter B? There it is. Okay. Oh, I didn't show my cross stitch, but that's okay, because I haven't done any since the last video where I showed it. So, no new progress on that. Yeah, so the order that I just placed the other day has some cross stitch kits in it. 3 kitty cats and 1 of some birds. And so one of you guys has decided to join me in working on, well, we're going to do a cross stitch, at least one of those cross stitches together. They were able to find one of the kitty cats, but not the other 2. So we're going to do the kitty cat, that particular kitty cat together. So that's going to be fun. Yeah. Yeah, and I completely forgot, totally gapped, because it's been a few months. But yeah, I got a message, Eileen from Crafting with Eileen, I believe the name of her channel is. I watched one of her videos a few months ago where she did an unboxing, and she had gotten a cross stitch kit, and I mentioned in the comments that I hadn't done a cross stitch in a long time, and had been thinking about maybe getting one to do, and she was like, well, let me know when you do and we can do them together. And I told her, well, it would be a while, because I was trying to build up my stash, and I can't remember how long ago that was, but it was a few months back. And I should have written it down, but I didn't, because yeah, I am a bit of an artard. Tend to be forgetful about things, but I do. Yeah, I was supposed to make a phone call yesterday and I forgot. I got to make a phone call to the sleep clinic, because they phoned on Thursday, and I didn't check my voicemail until Saturday, so I got to call them back and see what they have to say about making an appointment to go and, I guess, do the a sleep test or whatever it's called, to get a more accurate reading of my sleep apnea, to see if I'm eligible for coverage for a CPAP, if I really need a CPAP, or if there's something else that can be done for me. My dad doesn't think that I need a CPAP. He doesn't think that I need any of that kind of stuff. And this is coming from a man who has COPD and refuses to get treatment for it. Yeah. So, yeah, he's a stubborn old goat, too set in his ways. Thinks he knows better than the doctor. Well, if you've been seeing the same doctor for years, and that particular doctor knows you because they've been treating you for so long, I'm pretty sure they're gonna know whether or not you actually need the treatment or not. And like, I've been seeing this doctor for coming on 11 years, just about. He's been my doctor since I lived in the town next door with my boyfriend, before he was my boyfriend, when I was just renting a room in his place. Yeah. So, and at the time I was super lucky to actually get him as a family doctor. And the only way I was able to was through a friend who already had him as a doctor, and then he just mentioned to the doctor that I needed a family doctor, and yeah. So I started seeing him as a doctor, and well, as a patient of his, and yeah, even though I moved away, I kept him as a doctor because I was still able to come back and see him when I really needed to. Like if there was a change in my medication, or there was a change in my health for any reason. Yeah. Because like if I needed refills on my medication, I would just phone, make an appointment for him to call me, and then he'd call, and it's like, yeah, I just need a refill on this. Okay, well, I'll let the pharmacy know, and then a couple hours later I'd go to the pharmacy and pick up my refill. So yeah, and he's a pretty cool doctor. I know he's glad that I'm in a place of my own. He's encouraging me to exercise more. I need to get out and walk more. And I know I need to. Like, I went out this morning, about a couple hours ago. I went out and took my garbage over to the dumpster. I had to drain my tanks, because my gray tank had backed up into my bathtub because I had the water running. I had the water running into the bathtub for Peaches, because he's decided he only wants water from the bathtub tap again, rather than in his bowl in the kitchen. So I stuck his bowl in the bathtub, and I got the water slowly running into his water dish, and then of course it overflows and drains down the drain. Well, of course it just, like, the tank was totally full, and so when it's totally full, it starts to fill up the bathtub. So when I realized it was doing that, I went outside and I pulled the plug. I opened up the valve. That's what it is. I opened up the valve for the gray tank. I also opened up the valve for the black tank. I figured, what the heck? I don't know how full it is, but it's getting drained now. So it got done too. And then I took my bag of garbage over to the dumpster. Yeah. Oh, goodness me. So, yeah, I ended up a bit winded from doing that, from walking over there. My back was fine. It was just, yeah, I got a bit winded because I don't get out enough. I don't walk enough. And it was just light enough that, yeah, it was light enough I could see. And there was nobody outside, thankfully. It just meant it was early enough that nobody was up yet and really mobile outside. So, yeah, I did my, daily video of the pink and black event, and right after that I rearranged this corner. I turned my table, so yes, my back is facing the door, but I've got it set up. I'm able to actually have one of my table mates beside me, and so I'm able to have the drills on the table mate, and there's room for everything. So, and I've got a table mate. I've got a table mate on either side of me, which is awesome. One problem though is there is a type of frame on either side of each window. Goodness. And I gotta remove them. The border frame thingies around my windows, they've gotta go. They gotta go. They're just, oh, goodness me. Sorry about the yawning. Yeah, I'm yawning because I'm taking in more oxygen with talking. So my brain is like, I don't know, my brain is like not liking it. I can't remember. Oh goodness, I can't remember what how to explain it. Why I'm the oxygen, brain, yawning, all that stuff. Pretty sure I learned about it from watching The Magic School Bus. I used to love watching that show when I was growing up. I used to love watching that show. Actually, I can't remember if it was around when I was growing up, or if it was just later when Wolfie, my daughter Wolfie, was growing up. Any of you that saw my Sunday live would know, would have met her because she was there. She was in my Sunday live, which was awesome. Got to visit with her a bit. Yeah, she learned a few more things about me. Poor girl. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Oh. Yeah, so, oh, that one does not belong. So I'm not sure exactly how long I'm gonna film for, because these sections that I'm doing are a decent size. Excuse me. I've got 3 sections left. I bought parchment paper, and so I'm using parchment paper for on my large canvases. So starting with this one, and I've got the parchment paper cut, but then like the lines don't quite line up right, so I removed the parchment paper for the next section, and then I just covered it up with release papers. That way I've got it covered just right. And I hope I'm still in frame. Oh my goodness. Okay. Letter K. Yeah. So I think what was I gonna say? I've been thinking about things that I can do, like rearranging, like cleaning, sorting. I'm gonna be packing up, using I've got all of these empty boxes for the diamond paintings. I'm gonna, oh yeah, and when I was rearranging everything right here, I've got some containers underneath the my work table, for my business cards, because I used to make business cards, and well, I've got a bunch of pre-cut cardstock for business cards, and one of the containers is full of those, but like there's 3 containers under there, and in one of the containers I found some stuff that I want to ship. I want to send stuff that I'm planning on sending to Mushy from Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting. I thought I had already packed all of it away. Turns out, no. I have not. I found more. And it's like, oh my goodness. Well, I'm not opening up the box to add more to the box, because the box is full. And it is packed. It is sealed. It is taped up. It is... it just has to go. So, payday, which is next week, payday, I am taking 2... oh goodness. 2, oh my god. Yes, I was, my goodness. I got three boxes. I got, no, three, four, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna send, I've got something to send. Got the box to send to Mushy. I got a box to send to my friend in Colorado, and I got a box to send to my daughter for her birthday, because her birthday is just a few days after I get paid next week. So I'm hoping that her birthday present gets to her in time for her birthday. Yeah. So I need to buy packing tape. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the town next door with my dad, and I'm going to take these parcels with me, and I'm going to buy packing tape for the two, and I'm going to tape them up, and I'm going to go to the post office there and send them from that post office. Oh jeez, I just saw some more stars. I hate it when I do that. I missed a whole bunch. I missed a section right here. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. What is next? This is next. The half circle. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Definitely. That way I get them out of here. And then payday next month, I will have another box. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to have another 3 boxes to do next payday. Another one for my friend in Colorado, another one for Mushy, and one for Clint from Crafting with Love. Yeah, he's going to have to wait until next payday, next month. Because I've just been, oh goodness. I've been wanting to send Mushy's box for two months now. I wanted to get it to her before Christmas. And that didn't happen because of the postal strike. So, yeah, now I'm gonna send it now. I would have sent it right after the postal strike was over, but I know that that would have been pointless because they're still they were backlogged. So now now that enough time has passed to give them time, I've been giving them time to deal with the backlog and try to get caught up at least a little bit. So yeah, now would be a good time to ship this box to Mushy. And yeah, I wanted to, and then of course everybody knows the issue with the box, waiting for the box from my friend in Colorado and it being stuck in customs for over a month because of the strike. Yeah. Yeah, so now that that's all done, I got those packages to send. I actually realized the box that it's currently in is not quite long enough. But I have these other two diamond paintings beside my table, and they are so tall. These boxes are actually taller than my table by like 1.5 to 2 inches. So I could actually use one of them to ship to my friend in Colorado. So I think I might do that. Instead. So, and yeah, sorry about the noise, the ding and whatnot, but that's notifications from Facebook. On my laptop and on my phone. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish this section and then call it done, because I gotta get some stuff done, and then get a hold of my dad, and I gotta make that phone call. Oh, it actually hasn't been that long. But yeah, just trying to think of what else to talk about. When you live a very isolated life like me, and you're putting out videos every day, yeah, you can run out of stuff to talk about pretty quickly. I am worried about my cat, about Peaches. My poor kitty. He's to the point now where he just, it's really hard for him to eat hard dry cat food because of his teeth. One of the, yeah, there's I gotta look into getting him some help. I'm gonna do that this week as well. And fingers crossed that my wouldn't that be something if I suddenly get a notification or whatever that my packages from November arrive from Temu? Wouldn't that be something? Oh, that reminds me. I gotta write down dehumidifier. I gotta get those little disposable dehumidifier containers from the dollar store. I need one for in the bathroom. The cupboard under the bathroom sink has an issue with moisture at times, and that's where I store my toilet paper. Yeah. So I gotta get that dealt with. But yeah, it would be nice if those two orders that I placed back in November suddenly magically arrived, because there is a dehumidifier in one of the orders, and it would be so nice to have it. Of course, that would require doing some more stuff in here. Actually, wouldn't really need to do very much because it would go on the back underneath the window, well, right in front of the window at the back next to my water dispenser. Not too close to my water dispenser, but yeah. Okay, a triangle. So yeah, I am actually liking this setup. It seems to be working so far. The only downside is, oh my goodness, another straight. To the left of my table, I have this shelving thing that I got from the dollar store that I have my laptop on, and it's like 2, 4, 6. It's like 6 cubes shelving, but it's like not enclosed cupboards. It's like the frame, and it's like cloth type, like a fabric cloth shelf type thingy. Goodness. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab the box because I still have it because it's a nice sized box. And I figured I could use the box for my diamond paintings. And I can't remember if I showed this or not, but it's a fabric storage rack that I got for $5 at the dollar store. So it's just the frame with fabric shelves on it, and it's 6 cubes. And I've got my laptop on top, and I've got other stuff on each. I got stuff on each shelf, and so I've got that between my table and the wall. Unfortunately, because of the framing around the windows, the window around the windows sticks out just enough that I can't have it pushed all. I can't get it pushed all the way in. And then I've got the table mate beside me, and it sticks out just a little bit. Well, it's one of the legs is like right on the edge of the slide out floor, because the slide out floor is higher, and so I have to be very careful and mindful of that so that it doesn't tip over and knock my my drills all over the floor. Actually, I've got my garbage can next to the table mate, so they'd probably fall into the garbage can. So I want to get rid of the framing around, at least on the one side of this particular window, so then I can push the rack further back into the corner, so then I can push my the table mate over a little bit, because it's a couple inches shorter than the table itself, the work table, and then so it'll sit underneath just a touch, just a little bit, like maybe an inch, and then I won't have to worry about it falling over. Yeah. And then on the right side, I've got it's a it's a cluster of stuff. Yeah. And I know I could have put the rack on the other side of the table, but then I'd start to feel claustrophobic in the corner. Whereas this way works very good for me. I like this. I do like this setup. But yeah, I do have to do something with all the stuff on the right hand side of the table, because I got these two totes that they're black with a blue lid, or blue with a black lid. Well, they're clear with a blue and black lid. Yeah, that's what it is. Clear with a black lid, blue trim on the lid. Yeah, clear-ish. Anyways, percentage. And they've got stuff in them, but I want to get them moved so that because they're just like storage. I want to put them away somewhere so they're not in the way, because they're not being used like to put stuff on, except I do have a couple of craft baskets on top. Those I need to take care of as well. I gotta figure something out for that stuff, because I've got a smaller craft bag inside of the larger craft bag. The larger craft bag has WIPs, yarn WIPs in it, and the smaller craft bag has a bunch of supplies for scrapbooking in it. So yeah, I need to kind of deal with all of that stuff, figure something out, and put the stuff away somewhere. I still want to get rid of my printer because it's big and bulky, and I'm not using it. I just kind of shoved it in my closet. I gotta pull it out, take some pictures of it, and post it online to sell. Just to get rid of it. I don't care how much I get for it, as long as it goes and whoever gets it is able to use it. Because then, because I will eventually get a smaller printer. I want to be able to make and print my own labels, sticker labels for my bottles. Yeah. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I want to get done, that I want to start, so that I can start doing other crafts as well, like making labels, stickers, that kind of stuff. Design my own logo. I gotta talk to Jill and Tom about coming up with stickers and logos. A logo and some stickers for my my group, my Facebook group, and for my channel. Yeah. And yeah, I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I want to get done. I'm gonna start doing stuff that I gotta stop procrastinating now that I've got a stash. That's actually, I was procrastinating because I was waiting until I had a decent stash before I started doing like other stuff. And now that I've got a nice sized stash, I'm delaying from actually getting started on doing that stuff. So yes, I'm procrastinating, because now that I've got this stash, I want to work it. And well, I've got other things that I have to get done too. One of which is my dad's pictures. I've got to do some stuff with these pictures. from like slides. So yeah, I gotta do something with these pictures of his.